Hey guys, how's it going? So, here I am again. Something weird's going on with the phone. Um, so, a week ago, um, my neighbor was outside. I went outside to see what was going on, and they had a kitten that was roughly 4 or 5 weeks old, maybe. Um, so, you know me, I ended up with the kitten. It was very hungry. Um, I thought I was gonna foster it, and then find her a home. She is so freaking cute. It's ridiculous. Um, so she is Dora. She's so beautiful. So I ended up going to South Carolina. My niece's grandmother isn't doing well, so I took her down there to see her. So 5 days. I come back on Thursday. Friday, yesterday, I'm outside. I got my son a blow dart, like one of the little dart guns, like the blow ones. He is starved for attention, apparently. Um, and so I look over, and my neighbors have like one of those little playpens, but for like dogs. And I look in it, and what's in there? 2 kittens. And they're the same size as her, so I'm like, oh my god. I have to get them. So I'm calling them, and it took a minute, but the one kitten, he came right to me, and I picked him up, and I looked at his gums, and they were white. And if you ever see an animal and their gums are white, they are very, very dehydrated. And she was lethargic. I mean, it was just bad. I was scared. So I brought her inside, took her into my bathroom, so my other cats didn't, flip out. And I put her down, and I got some formula for the other kitten, so I had that. So I was giving her some of that, so I can get her hydrated again. And I look, and I just still can't even believe it. Her little leg was okay, so it was out of the hip, and then it was like this, broke here, and then like this with her paw. It was so disturbing. So I'm freaking out, and I get in the car, and I don't know what to do with her because I don't want to set her down and have her get scared. And so I'm holding her, and my neighbor's son went with me, and I tried to get him to hold her, but she wanted me. And so I took her to the SPCA, and they sent her to Cornell, which is an amazing place. And certainly not something I could afford. Cornell is a very, very prestigious college, and has one of the best vet schools there is. So they took her there. I'm gonna call in a little while. They said afternoon. I'm gonna call and get an update and see how she is. So then I'm outside, and I have the task of getting the other one. And now I'm in my mind like, oh my god, these kittens are starved. They are so dehydrated. They're just not doing well. And after a couple hours, I finally got him. He's a little boy, adorable. They have these big Puss in Boots eyes. They're round. They're not like cat eyes. They're just gorgeous. I'll toss a picture in there. They're upstairs right now. I really don't want to disturb them. And my other cats don't really know about the other kitten yet, and they just started accepting the other kitten. They would just hiss at her, and when I say she's tiny, I mean she's tiny. She's littler than my hand. The other one's a little bit bigger. Its stomach is very large. If anybody has any ideas about that, please leave something in the comments, or please instant message me. It's Jamie Beth Ballard on Facebook. It's JAMILEEBETH space Ballard. And I don't know what to do. I don't know if it needs to be stimulated. I did try. I know when they're younger, they don't go to the bathroom on their own. Their mother cleans them, and when she's doing that, it stimulates them, and then they go to the bathroom. So I'm thinking I might have to do that, and unfortunately, that's not something I'm not used to. I had to do it with a Q-tip on a mouse that was smaller than my pinky. I had to do it to a raccoon. Everybody remember Mikey? I gotta go get up there and see that woman. And it's just crazy. Like, why me? Why? I don't understand. But for those of you that, don't know, you guys know how much I love Jesus. I'm certainly not quiet about it. Since my nephews have died, you guys know about Mikey. It's been just a little bit over a year, but 6 days shy of a year, his brother also died. So I've lost 2 nephews in less than a year. And I'm angry and I don't understand, and so I kind of fell away from God for a while, and it's my biggest struggle right now, between my depression because of the stuff with my job and how I was treated there has really started taking a toll on me. Don't judge people. You don't know them, you don't know their story, you don't know what they're going through. Who cares if somebody's gay? Who cares if they're transgender? Gay, look at that, right in my house, man. I don't care what you are, what color you are, where you came from. I care about how you treat me, how you treat my children, how you treat my wife, and the rest of my family and friends. Nothing else matters. So to be treated like that is very overwhelming. I've actually been blessed. I haven't really dealt with very much discrimination, which is crazy because I grew up in a small town with like a bunch of rednecks, and these big old biker dudes like, "Hey, honey," and they give me a hug, and there's a little bit of backlash because there wasn't very many people in my town that were out of the closet. I mean, I came out and cut my hair off. I hated my hair. Oh my gosh, I hated it. And I just had this little entourage of little girls my age following me around. And so yeah, it hasn't been easy. I feel so bad for these kids that are going through this stuff. You guys need to choose your words wisely. I'll tell you what, there's so much hate in this world. I just don't understand. And I truly believe that people are just not happy with themselves, so they mistreat other people. I just seen where this little boy took his favorite hoodie and killed himself. Hung himself off his bunk bed. 14-year-old boy, I think. Because of what people say. Start treating people kindly. You are killing people's children. Whether you put the rope around their neck or not, you push them when they put that rope around their neck. Your tongue is the strongest muscle that you have. And it can hurt people years and years and years later. I have no room for hate in my house. I have no room for hate on my channel. If you have a problem with people, just go. Just stop following me. I don't want you on there. It really makes me mad. Children are killing themselves because of what you're teaching your children. Children aren't born with hate. They are taught hate. I'm sorry, I know this went from, kitten rescue to this, but there's so many children that need to be rescued. Teach your children to, my child, one time, One time he said something mean to one of my best friend's daughters. And I'll tell you what, that boy knows that we ain't dealing with that in this house. And you know what? I got after him, and almost weekly, if not daily, we're getting messages, text messages, Facebook messages from his teacher talking about how Gregory does nothing but embrace every child that is in his classroom, no matter what. There's a little boy in his classroom that was born a female, and she doesn't feel like that's what she is, and, so they're young. He was only in 3rd grade. That's a lot to take. Fortunately, Gregory has me as a stepmom. So, he understands that hair doesn't make a person, clothes doesn't make a person, this makes a person. I don't care what you have with your hair. It can be long, dread, shaved, dyed, whatever. It's about what you have in your heart and the words that you use. I do nothing but try to teach my children and my nieces and nephews kindness, to help people when they're in need. You see somebody struggling at the gas station, paying for gas with change. You got a little extra money in your pocket, you need to toss it on there. Who knows what they're doing? Maybe they have to go out of state to visit somebody in their family that's dying or not doing well, or maybe they need that money to make it to rehab. Maybe they are about to lose their job if they don't get there. You just don't know, man. Toss a couple extra bucks on somebody's groceries. You see a single mom getting diapers, buy them for her. I just really hope that kitten is okay. My mind really is like that saying where you have 15 tabs open and, you're not even using it, but they're up, loading. That's me. That's my mind. It has 30 things going on. It's always circling back. So I speak in cursive half the time. I go from one thing to another thing back to just bouncing. But I'm going to toss some pictures up of the kittens, and I'm going to give an update as soon as I find out how this little baby is doing. We have my nephew's wedding today. This is pretty exciting. He's marrying his lady. They're so cute together. And we get to see my other nephew's baby and my brother-in-law's baby. So excited. Bunch of brand new little nephews going around. I'm gonna be coming back. I need you guys. I really honestly do. I feel so lost right now, like I don't know what to do. I don't even know who I am right now. Circling back to the yes. So, most important thing. So, the kitten, I know, it's not going to make it through the night. For one, it's by itself now. It doesn't even have anything to cuddle with. So I said to God, if you hear me, if you're real, and you're with me, when you hear me pleading, when you hear me praising, let me get this kid out of my mouth. It comes around underneath the fence, directly in front of me. And I mean, simultaneously, as I'm praying this, God is real, y'all. And He's good all the time. I don't understand everything that He does. I don't understand why people have to pass away. I don't understand why there's animals being hurt. Somebody hurt that kitten. And I'm really thinking about the dude next door, because remember I said I got Gregory the blow dart done. He said, oh, those would be good to get all the cats. And I just laughed like a nut job looking at him like, if I ever fucking see you do it, I'll kill you. How does a little baby kitten leg broke out of its hip and cracked in 2 different places? Now either A, maybe he got hit by a car, but I don't think those babies went near the road. I'm thinking somebody did something to him. And I'm telling you right now, I do not have any tolerance for animal abuse. If I see you hurt an animal, I'll rip your esophagus out with my fucking teeth. They are innocent. They don't do anything wrong. Leave them alone if you don't like them. Move on. They're outside. You got 30 of them in your house. But you worry about the ones outside? Fix your animals and they'd stop fucking breeding, dickhead. I'll tell you what, there isn't much that really gets my... But look at my face. My blood pressure is sky high right now. There's not a lot that really gets me going. If you are an animal, a child, an elderly person, a pregnant woman, a disabled person, I'm coming for you. Full throttle, too. I don't care. So if you do any of those things, you can also remove yourself from my channel. We got no room for that here. Listen, guys, I love you. I'm sorry that I've been away, that I haven't been making videos like I normally do. I'm going to. My wife is pushing me. She's like, I know you love doing this. People want to see your videos. And I need you guys right now. I really honestly do. Your guys' kind words and stuff give me strength. You help me believe in myself. And I can't thank you for that enough. Listen, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna find out about this kitten, and I'll let you all know. I love you all. Thank you for continuing to be faithful to my channel, even when I go on long missing sprees. Just know it happens, and it's nothing personal. I miss you guys when I'm not doing them. It's just me, I guess. And I want to be as transparent as I can with you guys. Honest, so you actually know me for me. I do it a lot, and I'm sorry, and I will try harder to not do that with my channel. I love you guys. Thank you for all of your support, and I hope you guys have an amazing weekend.